Now let's talk 250, more specifically here at the Coliseum, because some huge news just in the last hour. As you look at the points, Hunter Lawrence, who sits atop there, well, there is a bigger story which Will Christian will tell us about in just a moment. Joe Shimoda, Hayden Deegan are the chasers, but now they've been put into the driving seat because of what went down yesterday with Hunter Lawrence.
Yeah, this was yesterday. The guys had a chance to ride on the track, and I caught the end of this, and as you can see, his foot comes off, he's hanging on, and he hits the ground, but it's just a pre-injury. They had another accident today, or just overjump, but yeah, that's the biggest news of the day, Hunter Lawrence, and there it was.
Yeah, this was earlier today where he aggravated that injury, and you'll see he just rolls out of the gas right there, landing in that sand. Just a little tweak, something happened, and unfortunately, he will not line up tonight. You hate to see that. He has had an incredible season.
What started out as a concept is now a reality. This is the SuperMotocross World Championship finale and the first of two 20-minute plus one lap motos for the 250s. 450s are coming up next. There's no last chance qualifier. There's no second chance. This is it to try and be a world champion here at the LA Coliseum. First moto of the night. Let's go! Shimoda and Danger Boy, the top two in the championship and the top two into turn one. Cooper's in the mix as well.
Great start by both of them. I was surprised, Ricky, they were a little bit that far back, but what a move by Hayden Deegan to get up around those guys.
Yeah, that was a close call on the triple, but Hayden's in a great spot right now early on in this race.
Joe Shimoda riding in the retro Kawasaki colors.
And it's going to be interesting to see how Justin Cooper plays with Joe Shimoda. This is Hayden's teammate, so we'll see if he has any run-ins.
It's done.
Well, that was nice by Justin Cooper. Hopefully,
classy move.
Yeah, very classy. He could have got in there, and obviously, anybody on the blue bike, they wouldn't be mad at him, but that's great by Justin, letting him go through.
Inside of Swole to make that pass.
Yeah, here we go. He's going around the outside. Now let's see what Jalek does.
Whoa! Puts Shimoda high!
Wow, I mean...
Great counter move from Jalek Swole, but that's what we've been talking about, the money on the line, and just what is at stake for these guys. In a normal race, you probably wouldn't have seen a counter move.
Check this out in the big box down the bottom. Vial is going to have company because Hayden Deegan's coming. Finally, Shimoda gets Swole, but keep your eyes on first and second in the bottom box because that's gone from nearly 2 seconds to less than 1 second between the KTM and Yamaha rider.
I went and found out from his dad a few more details here.
Check this out. It is getting serious between the teammates, and Jordan Smith says, you might be going for a title. I'm going to go for a win and try and get some more cash.
I'm going to tell you right now, that number 58, Jordan Smith on that Monster Energy Star Yamaha machine is absolutely on the move. He has passed all of these guys in front of him, and he is making up serious time.
So if anybody's wondering if he has fight in him, much like his teammate here, yes, he does. So right now we're seeing this 17-year-old rookie battle illness to get to this point.
Pass for the lead. Jordan Smith says, you might not have been talking about me for a world championship, but I'm going to go out and win this moto.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan's always had the speed.
Heads up riding by Hayden Deegan to be able to see the move. RJ came in through the inside. That happened so fast.
Yeah, and with those moves, fellas, the championship lead has gone from 17 points down to 5. Deegan's going in the wrong direction. He's got to hang tough.
Yeah, but I've always, so far this year, I've been impressed with Hayden. When this normally happens, I mean, even that was heads up because that could have been down. But what that's allowing is the competition of Joe Shimoda. Joe Shimoda's been able to close up, and he's got to, but the action is happening.
Capable of winning lots of races, incredibly fast in the whoop sections as well, and just hasn't been able to put it together. However, he is making it happen when it counts here tonight.
That was beautifully executed by RJ Hampshire. He was looking at Vial. He tried to come across a little bit earlier, but then exercised some patience and then pulled off that move. Really nicely done. That Red Bull KTM has been incredibly consistent during the playoffs. And now here, Vial in his first season here in the States. Here is Shimoda on the final lap.
Now, Joe should hit the brakes and try to...
Oh!
Look at this! Vial fights back!
He should hit the brakes, like you said.
Cut on the inside, yeah.
That's how much this means. All the way to the end. checkered flag in hand. RJ Hampshire's not done with Jordan Smith yet. Bottom box. Look at the lower box.
And these are two 180s before the finish line, so if RJ can scrub this thing, here we go.
He's got it. He's got it.
Inside RJ Hampshire on Smith. Jordan hangs tough.
That was a nice move by Jordan to be able to close that gap.
2018 Daytona was the last time. Now Jordan Smith wins Moto 1 on the night over RJ Hampshire, Tom Vial, and then Joe Shimoda. My goodness.
What a race. What a race.
This is what SMX is all about. You couldn't have scripted any better.
Jet Lawrence, there was a lot of talk from last weekend. You are the next guy to come in, superstar. Why don't you show it with $1 million by doing it? Execute the start.
From practice qualifying earlier today, I like the look of Jason Anderson, the 30-year-old who was a two-time title winner, 1 in 250, 1 in 450 Supercross competition. Let's see if something special can happen tonight. 450 Moto number 1 here on championship night. Drop the gate, let's go! Right at the front, who's there? Adam Cianciarillo, Ken Roxon. Two terrific stunts, down goes someone. Was that Cooper Webb? No, it wasn't.
Cooper Webb and Dylan Ferrandis.
Ferrandis is down, Webb's teammate. Meanwhile, back at the front, Adam Cianciarillo and his Monster Energy Kawasaki teammate Anderson run third, 1 and 3 with Barsha in the middle.
This is going to be awesome with these two guys up front, especially the number 51 of Justin Barsha.
Looks like Adam got the inside, and behind them, Ken Roxon was able to get
look
around.
Look out!
Oh, Adam Cianciarillo is looking to the left.
That was a vicious one.
No!
Down goes Barsha. Cianciarillo grabs the lead again, and Anderson is in there.
Okay, what just happened?
Anderson to the front. And as Sexton is all of a sudden caught up as well. Let's show you what just went down. Keep your eye on the 9 of Adam Cianciarillo. Here's Barsha coming from behind. Inside move.
But then watch what happens to Barsha. Oh, looks like he's in the wrong gear maybe, or did the bike just, did the tire spin? That is weird.
Yeah, it looked like the bike was spinning. Sometimes as you start getting this rotation and it just slowly comes. So good move by him, switching up, crossing up on Adam. But I think he spun right there, Ricky. And right here, he's like, it's going, and then that was that run. These guys are on it, and we're only 4 minutes into this race.
Red flag. I saw the red flag waving.
Red flag.
Wow.
In Moto 1.
Kenny is going to be...
Wow. This is right in front of us where we're talking to you from, and the Alpine Stars medical team are there with Justin. And let's just remind you of how this occurred. Inside move on Adam Cianciarillo. No worries there, but this is where it all went wrong.
Yeah, I think he just spun up. As I was saying earlier, the track is very slippery, very shiny, and I think as he was coming, the back tire just started spinning, and that rotation, it was a slow one, but he was on for the passenger. He was the passenger, Ricky, on that, and you could tell.
Yeah, maybe he was in first gear. It's so hard to tell right there.
Time board goes up. Get ready. Riders are putting their goggles on. We're getting set to go. The restart of Moto 1 450s with $1 million on the line tonight.
Remember, you cannot pass a rider until they get past that white line right in front of Jason Anderson's front wheel right there.
And it's simply going to be the raise of the green flag. Getting closer, seconds away from a restart. What's Roxon got for Jason Anderson? Let's go back racing. Moto 1 resumes. A chance to rethink about the opening portion.
This guy's hugging that inside.
They were hugging like they were for Christmas out there.
Here comes Sexton. Sexton on Roxon on the inside. He took a shot at Kenny.
Yeah, I think Chase, he's going to try to make his way around Kenny as quick as he can to get some gap. But there's Mr. Cooper Webb. I thought he fell over trying to get around Jet.
Here at the Coliseum is that sand section. And kickstart Kenny. Roxon is getting closer. Lawrence is into third, past the championship leader and his teammate, Chase Sexton.
Yeah, I wonder what happened, Ricky. He must have made a mistake.
He must have, because, I mean, he was a little ways behind the 23 of Chase Sexton.
It's the winner. They finished 16th and 17th. Wherever they finish at, it's going to be, they're going to finish in front of the other one.
What's happened here to Aaron Plessinger, the 7. He's had a fall. You can see the visor missing. Mechanics trying to fix it. AP not feeling great. Meanwhile, Roczen and Anderson, they're spicing it up.
I bet this sand section right here is going to be key for Kenny. If he can be right on the tail end of the 21 of Anderson, he can make a move in the sand.
By the way, folks, watch this section here. This next jump, they are flying about 8 to 10 feet in the air. Roczen on the inside through the sand on Anderson, block pass, and gets the lead.
Wow, what a heads-up move for Jason to stay up. That was pretty good.
And then apologizes.
Kenny didn't mean to do it. He threw his hand up when he was mid-air.
He actually would have had Kenny pass if he would have.
Here we go, inside. Oh! Thought he may have got it, but Lawrence couldn't pull it off. Roczen hangs tough.
We got fireworks,
It's
James.
on, people. It's on.
And there's still 11 minutes plus 1 lap to go.
Chase Sexton up on the inside of Jason Anderson.
There's a move for third. Sexton into third. What about Lawrence? Takes another shot at kickstart Kenny.
Oh, Jet looked like he spun up right there.
Lawrence, here we go. Bigger speed and makes that very clinical pass.
James, did you see what I saw?
I saw what I saw. Jet saw what he saw. Oh,
He's got to chill.
he almost went down. I think he
Yeah.
scrubbed and his feet came off. He almost crashed going into that.
Comes Roczen. Roczen doesn't want to let the youngster go.
Are we talking about how aggressive will Ken get from last weekend? Let's see how mad he is. I love what I see him from Ken Roczen.
Yeah, I mean, Ken is really good at making passes back, counter moves.
Z-Max Dragway in Concord in Charlotte, North Carolina was not a particularly great night for Jet Lawrence. He rebounded in Chicagoland last week, and then now you're seeing him grab and get one step closer to winning that world title and the $1 million.
Yeah, this is incredible. This guy is a true talent. He is great with his kids. He's fun to be around. His style is trend-setting.
And he is near the end of this first moto and taking a massive step towards winning the inaugural SMX season. How about that? A quick look behind. Jet Lawrence wins Moto 1 and holds a 13-point championship lead going into the final race of the year. Look at the nod of the head. Yes, that's a little more like it, he says to himself. Seconds counting down. It's the last race of the season, but in the best way possible. The best part about it all, there is a world championship on the line with multiple riders that can win and $500,000. Can a 17-year-old rookie by the famous last name of Deegan do it, or somebody else? World title on the line. Let's go! Deegan with the whole shot. What a start by Danger Boy. Gets that inside line, and the teenager leads with his teammate Levi Kitchen in the front.
Great jump by. We were looking at where Joe Shimoda was lined up, and I wouldn't have went out that far,
no.
Ricky, but he made it work as best as he could.
All right, let's show you what happened to Tom Vial and Moto 1 winner Jordan Smith.
Well, we're watching Jordan Smith, and it looks like he gets pinched off. Does he go down?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
he does. Oh, no.
Oh, that's a bummer. And honestly, Ricky, like, it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, that's Schwartz. There's nothing you could do there.
And then, he did some.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave Tom.
Gave him the business.
He gave him the business. I think he overjumped that jump a little bit, and he couldn't stop. Nonetheless, he took out both title contenders in 2 corners.
Myself personally, James, I think that Hayden, if he can make a pass, I think he set sail right here.
Well, something that is not lost on this 17-year-old spectacular rookie is his family name and his family's history in this venue.
No other guy in the sport of motocross or freestyle that has, won a Supercross here and won multiple X Games and won rally car races here and now has their son racing here. It's a legendary moment, so we're going to try and make the best of it.
Let's give a little shout out to another Yamaha rider and a teammate as well, and that is Jordan Smith, who won the opening moto, was in contention for this championship. Jordan went down on the opening lap and was at the back of the field, and Smith has come up to 11th place. That is quite the comeback from Jordan. He'll be bummed that it went the way that it went. There was contact with Dylan Schwartz first, and then there was also a scuffle between Dylan and Tom Vial, but this has been quite the comeback ride from Jordan Smith. 26 years ago, his dad won here.
I gotta say it, man, I'm feeling dangerous.
Feeling dangerous.
26 years. The Deegan family name was in headlines here, and it's going to be again with a 17-year-old rookie, Hayden Deegan. He sits second, but that's all he needs to be. He doesn't need to win this. On his way to winning the inaugural Super Motocross World Championship in the 250 class. Listen to the crowd, they know some history's on the line. How special it is. Levi Kitchen will win the moto, but danger money for Danger Boy. He's a world champion. Hayden Deegan, he's only just realized it.
That's so awesome. Wow. I was sitting here shaking, like I'm waiting for something to happen.
What an incredible moment for this young rookie. You might not like it, you better learn to love it. This guy is something special, and his progression this year has been something like we haven't seen in a very, very long time. That's what I respect about what he has been able to accomplish.
It's starting to sink in right now, what he's done. Wait till he hugs his dad. Then it's really gonna get to him. It's so awesome.
Oh yeah. The whole family.
Oh, look at that.
There's Haley. Where's his little brother? It's all his little brother. It was somewhere.
Man, it's so special.
It is.
Seconds are counting down. The big bucks on the line. And this is for an SMX World Championship title. For everywhere we've been, for everywhere these athletes have raced, this has been a phenomenal inaugural season. Something different, something new. For one last time, it's time to bring the action for an SMX World title. Lawrence gets the jump at Sexton too. Masterpool runs wide. Chase Sexton with the official hole shot. And then AC, Adam Cianciarillo.
Oh, it is on right now, James.
It is on. Yeah, great start by Chase Sexton. He needed this. Adam Cianciarillo's been riding good all day. Cooper Webb, the race is on.
He went up the inside, but that was a classy move by Cooper Webb. He could have taken Jet high all the way up to the tough blocks. He did not.
On him as well as Kenny jumps that quad, makes the pass.
Inside Lawrence on Cianciarillo. Every position counts here, so it's Honda HRC 1-2.
That quad paying massive dividends for Jet Lawrence. You guys could see on the screen he made up so much time. Now he's got to put his head down and try to catch his teammate.
And look at that gap. I mean, as we were watching these guys going, Chase Sexton has a 3-second lead, Ricky.
Yeah,
this is old school.
Oh!
Whoa! Down goes Jason Anderson.
Yeah, I talked about it. That base of this track is extremely hard. These guys are leaning up, going on that off-camber corner. Look at Kenny right there. Chase looks like he's going to check out here on these guys.
3.3 seconds at the moment.
And the closest guy was over a second, which was Kenny and Jet Lawrence.
Oh, I think it's over for the year for Jason Anderson. Bent bars, or they'll get that fixed fairly quickly. How is he feeling, though? Take you back a couple of moments ago. I want to show you a replay of the factory Honda HRC pilot Jet Lawrence. What happened?
Coming out, that's where Barsha had the issue. Almost the same thing. And James, now I'm starting to wonder if they're just spinning going off the face rather than being in the wrong gear.
Yeah, they're definitely spinning. And the difference between Justin and Jet right there, the reason Jet was able to save it because he had more speed going into that.
I want to take you back and show you that pass that happened out of the peristyle, down the ski jump hill. Watch Cooper Webb on the left. And Adam Cianciarillo, there it is.
Yeah, great pass by Cooper Webb. But James, I'm watching, like, I don't know why Jet keeps looking back at Ken, like, over and over after the tunnel jump there.
Hear the crowd,
Chase
something's
Sexton.
happened. Sexton's down. Race leader is down. His SMX World title hopes are over. Oh no.
Is he going? He's been going outside.
Probably loses the, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did. He looked like he leaned over a little much, right? Going through that rut, and then
Yeah, he starts, what you don't see, he starts losing the front end. Kind of what we a little bit saw in that Supercross. That was a hard hit right there. But yeah, that was a tricky section because he got so much speed coming down there, and it's a little S section. And if you can see, there's a long rut, and that face of that jump is hard. But yeah, he landed right on that shoulder. As you see, he's holding off.
And that puts his teammate Jet Lawrence further in the lead. Hey, there is nothing in this, guys. There is only half a second between the Honda hero and the Suzuki man. The Aussie and the German.
oh no, if he passes Jet, he wins.
Look out.
Title, yep. Sorry.
So, hang in there for 4.5 more minutes plus a lap to see how this SMX World title fight is going to pan out.
Yeah, we were thinking of Chase Sexton.
Yeah, I would love to be Ken Roxon right now. If I was out there, there's no way I would want to be the guy in the lead.
This should work out nicely time-wise. Is Jet going to get the white here, or is it going to be an extra one? Is he
He lost time. I wonder if he got hung up behind one of the Hill brothers. He's way back now, Ken is. Oh, what a bummer.
Lawrence through that backside track rhythm section, jumps onto the tabletop again, does the triple, into that 180 bull turn. Back around, 18 seconds. I think he's going to have to do an extra lap, fellas.
Yeah,
He's going to.
Yep, his mum and dad, his other brother Tater. It's such a tight-knit family. They love to have fun, but this is the business of motorcycle racing. And nobody does it better than Jet Lawrence, the SMX World Champion. A million reasons to race the way he does. And Jet Lawrence has done it and is the inaugural SMS World Champion.
Got a million reasons, and winning is one of them. Yep.
How about that? He started the year aboard a 250 and won the Monster Energy Supercross Championship. Made the switch to the 450 class. Was undefeated in the Pro Motocross Championship, 22-0, the perfect season. And when it counted most, Jet Lawrence delivered like the rock star that he is.
What a season. What a season.
There you go. He's going to play with the fans, show them a little love. This is where you're going to see his bike skill outside of riding on the motorcycle track.
We know you good, son. There's a billion reasons why we know that.
In my prime, I couldn't do that stuff, dude. I'd be over the handlebars.
Yeah, I've been over the handlebars like that.
Have you?
Awesome.
Yes.
What a night here in LA. Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.